first one, you had to have a look at the graph. Okay, you can clearly see that you've got 2.2 meters on average of erosion per year. Just requires a little bit of math skills. Okay, next one, rates of erosion. How do they change? They increase as you move south. You can literally see it down there. And there's the question 3.3. The hockey stick shape over there is what we call a spit. Why is there a spit created there? It usually because that spit is going to be an area of hard rock, therefore erodes slower than the soft rock around it. I'm talking absolute rubbish here. Sorry. The headland at Flamborough Head is hard rock, and the area around it is soft rock, leaving the hard rock to stick out. Okay. Figure 12. Give one reason why the rate of erosion at Holderness Coast is high. You can see there the rock looks soft. It's soft rock, sedimentary rock. It is very vulnerable to water. It could be really strong waves too. That makes it more likely to erode. 1 mark. There you have to be a bit creative, do a bit of a sketch, but the idea is that I'll try and do it with my hands. But you've got a cliff, and what happens in your explanation of how wave cut platform is formed, the hydraulic action and abrasion will erode the base of the cliff. It will create a wave cut notch. The wave cut notch will leave an overhang above it. Over time, the overhang under its own weight will collapse. The cliff will retreat. As it does that, at the line of the low tide, it's going to leave the base of the cliff, which is an area of hard rock. It's going to stay there because it's sort of underneath the waterline most of the time. And as the cliff retreats, it leaves a area of rock in front of it. We call the wave cut platform. Okay. Over here, assess the effectiveness of the strategies used to protect the coastline against erosion. You've got a rock armor, you've got a groin, and is basically there. Ideally, what I'd like you to tell me is assess the effectiveness. I'd have 1 6-mark paragraph saying a groin and a rock armor is an example of hard engineering. They're useful because they make a massive difference because, however, they can also cause problems because, etc. Okay, so I look at the rock armor and the groins are the two I'd personally focus on. Okay, just basically give me a bit of data. How are they? What do they look like? How do they work, etc. Okay.